Welcome or welcome back. Come on in. Let me get a drink of this real quick. Actually, come on in, and as I'm getting a drink of my coffee, y'all, welcome to Susan's Spectrum. I am Susan. This is going to be a masterclass session slash tea time. So I just encourage you to take the time right now to pause, go ahead and get your tea, get your coffee, get your Florida water together, whatever you need to stay hydrated at this time. Go ahead and get it, family. And I'm going to welcome y'all in. Come on in. I'm saying 35 on the time. Just turned 36 seconds into this. So, yeah. Go get your beverage and come on back. Go get your tea. Get ready for tea time. Let me get it. Because I just went and got this, y'all. I ain't even got to enjoy a cup yet. Or sip. So, everybody's getting their stuff together. I'm going to hit my honey grand vape. Because we keep it 100 over here. Yeah, so welcome to Susan Spectrum, y'all. I am Susan, aka the Teal Empress. Come on in. Come get a big old hug. Yeah, I am a master Reiki energy healer as well as a master energy reader. And that's what I do here on my channel. That's what I get the joy of doing here on my channel. And y'all, it is truly a joy to come and spend this time and with y'all and to really share what's been given to me and my experiences and give you these channeled messages. It's important to know that as soon as I come on, y'all, as soon as I hit the record button, me and my spirit team, we have this just knowing, it's just a reckoning, that as soon as I hit the record button, every sound, color, shape, everything is imperative to the reading. It is Spirit's way of showing you firsthand the different languages that are used, the different languages the Spirit uses daily to speak to us. It's in everything. We're so connected, y'all. It's the universe. Now, this is a collective energy reading. This is going to be a masterclass session. And so I encourage you, you can jump on in now. It's almost like the Bible verse and what came from the last reading, that you can come on in and jump in the garden now and and you can partake of it. But you're not going to get or have the experiences, the lessons as if you come on in and you start from the beginning. All right. And so it was about different roles that we've been talking about. So this is going to be a master class. This is going to be what Spirit showed me is going to be over that series that was just given. The lunar, there's like 2 different sessions of series that was given that Spirit has given me this year. So go check them out on these lunar eclipses. They were like different series. So that's important. Alright. And what Spirit showed me too, I've got tons of notes, y'all. I want to try to, so I'm giving you all these channel messages and I'm giving you these downloaded messages. I'm giving you the downloaded messages as I'm channeling. Let me get clarity. So I'm going to give you all these downloaded messages before we get into the schoolwork. What Spirit showed me with this, it's almost like how this is going to go is you may not resonate with everything, but it's important to stay from the beginning to the end because it will all tie in, and it's like you will understand everything that you didn't think you was understanding. You're going to understand it if you stay to the end, and that's important with anything in our life. All right, that's important with anything in our life. It's about sticking in your garden, having your garden grow through each season. So that may mean tearing up different plants and planting new ones. And maybe just protecting the plants that you got in there during this season and prepare for what you have to plant for the next season. There's different, but this is all your garden. Okay? And it's about sticking things through. This is definitely about sticking things through. And what Spirit just showed me there is, like one year you may plant something and you may get this little bit from it. But the next year it doubles, and the next year you may even get a different species of plant that grows with it. It's just amazing how it happens if you stick with something, how it will grow. Okay, so there we go. I want to get up. That's going to be the theme. Spirit said that's the main message of this, is sticking through with something long enough to watch it grow and watch it through the season. That's really good. So, yeah. And I think I'm seeing too the 80-20 rule, where you got 80%, but you look over at the 20 and you feel like you're missing something. And don't be willing to give up that 80% that you got for 20%. Really keeping your eyes in your own garden. This is about being in your own fucking garden. Yeah, just know that I do cuss. It's that's the filter I have. So I may not be your reader, but I am 100% myself, authentic, and I think that's one of the reasons that Spirit's giving me this platform. 100%. So, let me find where I got these notes at. And I took these notes all week. And let me tell you, as a energy reader, as a energy healer, transmuting this energy and receiving this energy, it is a lot. So don't, by no means, don't think these energy readers are these just straight tarot card readers. Just sit around and they just pick up their cards. There is so much more. There's so much work entailed, and it's an inside job. Okay? And that's going to be important with walking. So, this is going to be, walking a new path is going to be, because in my book, I've got different spreads and stuff. I thought we were just going to be going off on a whim, but this will be what Spirit said, the spread we're going to be pulling from, but I'm trying to find the notes that I took. So, yeah, I'm going to give you the notes that I got for y'all through the week for this class. And then we are going to clarify with, I'm having trouble finding it, so the Modern Witches deck. We're also going to be pulling from the Enchanted, the Lenormand. The Lenormand deck is totally different. It's not an Oracle deck. It's not a Tarot deck. It stands alone. So, there's different styles of Lenormand, and we are going to be pulling also from the Wizards Tarot deck. So, those are what we are going to be pulling from. So you are pulling some stuff up. You're going to be walking a new path. Why am I not finding all these notes? I mean, it's notes. And why it's so important, like, Spirit had me, like, different points and different, what do you call it when you're writing? Punctuation. Like, different, like, it was very important how, I wrote everything. I was in total trance mode getting all this. So I really want to find this for y'all. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Alright. All this is important too. It's about taking time to find something. It's about taking time when you know that you're supposed to share something. Take the time to look through. Okay? So I want to show you, this is, I kind of want to get closer so y'all can see. There's different punctuations and the different spaces, the way Spirit wanted me to write things above, and all this was imperative. And then that goes with it. So, I'll read off what's. So, Masterclass is called A Walk in the Park. This is about a milestone. As above, so below. Spirit was wanting me to show you that. This is about Daddy Saturn. This is, you can come on in now, Spirit says. And there's that wave, and I was seeing it like static. Or you can learn by watching from the beginning to receive understanding. So you have those two choices, as above, so below. As above, so below. Spirit, show me. Alright, something that is easy to do, accomplish. So it's about accomplishing something. And it's as any director will tell you, doing Shakespeare isn't a walk in the park. Alright, so that's important. Then the shake, rattle, and roll. And I was remember that from one that, so that's something important. You got to shake some shit around. Rattle, I'm saying, you know, shake, rattle, and roll. Just how it resonates with you. You know how it's spirit. Whoever watches this, there's something that's going to hit you on the line, and that you will understand. And there's levels to this shit. I have a right. And I got to stop right there because I was like, I have a right. Spirit, what's that about? And Spirit took me through from my childhood years of getting to know Him, being in church, hearing, right? Then He brought me through my teenage years where I sat and I really got to know Spirit. Because I've definitely been walking with Spirit from day one. So, and He showed me in my teenage years how, and on each of those levels, I learned Jesus, Spirit on a different God, on a, and this is going to be on a different level, and a different understanding. And then as a young adult, as I was trying to grow my family, and I was trying to find which way to go in life, the different relationship I had with Spirit at that time. It's a new season, y'all, and that's a new season for whoever's watching this right there coming in. And that's what He showed me in the morning. And then I feel like I've been through the ringer. So Daddy Saturn, He showed me with Daddy Saturn, you've definitely been through the ringer. In the morning, what He showed me was He showed me the back in Genesis when Spirit would come walk with them in the evening. Okay? It's important. Let me start right there. There's a lot of people coming out of the dark night of the soul. So this spiritual lesson here. And the dark night of the soul for me, a lot of people are supposed to be going through the dark night of the soul. So I guess that's why the Spirit's preparing me for you. So a lot of people are going to be going through the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul for me lasted 4 years. Woo, mother. So I really feel like I need to share my experience, strength, and hope with y'all right now, and what's going to be coming. Alright? Or what has come, so you'll know where you fall on this. And I feel like for my collective, this is the ones who's been through the ringer. Alright? And for me, my dark night of the soul was when I met Jesus on a different relationship. When I wasn't being gaslit, when I wasn't listening to another man tell me this part of the book and this part of the book and go back and forth and try to keep my emotions going. When I read the whole book from beginning to end and seen who Jesus really was, seen who God really was, when it was a fucking dark night of the soul for me. And so the veil was lifted back for me. I'm not dancing with the devil anymore. Take it how it resonates for you. I know my truth. And what's happening is, so if we're filtering it down to different levels, we're going to filter it down to how it's fit with the prophecy of the Bible, how there's that New Testament and the Old Testament, or Old Testament, New Testament. This is the whole New Testament happening then. It's the whole New Testament being written. And the red dragon. I ain't playing. And the red dragon is coming to get her child. Now, how does all this tie into? Now there'll be a black space under here. So how does this tie into in the morning and just coming through the ringer? And the ringer could be like that. I'm seeing the bride of Christ. Some people are divorcing. So there may be some divorcing going on here. Maybe some cleaning out the garden. Wow. So, I just opened straight this. So we're going to be doing 2 spreads. Exactly. The first one's going to be the shadow work, tarot spread, why, what, why, how, and when. And then we're going to end off, because Spirit wants to, I don't know how, wants to bring this full circle. And then we're going to clarify with walking in new paths. So, let's do this. So I am instructed to, in the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle from the Lenormand. I'm going to show y'all what's on the bottom. I'm not going to look. I'm going to look at the end when I read it, and because that's going to tie everything into it. But Spirit wants to show you something from the beginning. So, alright, I'm going to sit this face down here. That's going to be the last message I'm going to read. Alright. We are going to, so the shadow work one, we're going to be pulling from the Modern Witches tarot deck. And then when we do the other spread, y'all, we're going to be using the Wizard's tarot deck. There was a reason for everything in it. A reason for everything. Spirit desires nothing that, man, that is not seen, that is not known, and that Spirit is working out. That's all I can say. And I'm seeing a pair of pants. Seeing a pair of pants and a blanket. However that resonates. 1650 on the time in. So Holy Spirit, sweet Holy Spirit, let's get into this. Ask for your divine intervention. I ask for your divine clear communication. I ask for the highest white light to cover me. And protect me and help give me the message that you need clearly spoken, shown to the collective. This is going to be it right there. So, representation of your shadow. The Knight of Cups. So, you're on that white horse. You're on that fucking white horse. You are a female. She got this leather jacket on, so someone look at her like dark or rebel-like. She's got the big hoop earrings, so there's so many labels that can be put on her. But she is coming forth. This knight, she's not a page. She's got experience. And I feel like she's by the Nile. She's going to get water because her cup is empty. Wow. On her own horse. She found... Look how so sad though. Like, her cup is empty and she's going to the Nile. Like, why? And look how sad she is. Like, why did you not feel this? Why is this not filled? I come here and this is... And I have an empty cup. It's like she's taking it to this stream to show this stream how empty. What she's got is empty. What are you ignoring? You're ignoring the Four of Pentacles, that you're holding on to things so tightly, that you are... You're holding on to things so tightly that you need to share with the world. And you are making a concrete place for yourself. You have definitely... What you are standing on is concrete. And you can feel confident and you feel warm and secure in that. And the value that you bring, the value that you hold, the value that you know is concrete truth. Advice for exploring and integrating your shadow. Ace of Swords. The advice is, some people were meant for this. This was meant for you. Take your sword. This was divinely meant for you. For you to show the truth through these paths. For you. Oh, and look how like that would be the Nile. It's white and froze, but it's white on this. But it's red sand. Walking through there. So your path is so divinely. You've been given this truth. You know this truth. You see this truth. So what are you ignoring? You're ignoring holding your truth out. You're not holding your truth out. You're ignoring taking on this truth. And holding it for yourself, like really seeing it. Holding it up and seeing the light shine through it. And that the shadow hand coming through here is a shadow hand. It's a different hand. How do you suppress this part of yourself? This person's on a stage. Three of Pentacles. It's about people working together trying to paint a picture of who someone is. What they think value is. And this is in females. And when did you start suppressing this? Three of Cups. When there are different cultures start expressing who they are themselves. So the different labels being put on y'all, on females. Like, she looks like athletic. She looks like a mermaid. She looks like she just came from a strip joint. So, different labels, different wardrobes. Yeah. And what's the idea of shadow work for you? What is the ideal outcome of the shadow work the Spirit's wanting you to happen with? King of Pentacles. The idea is that, alright, you don't have to suppress. Look, oh my God, this king is grown. First of all, he's been through all the elements. He's still sitting. He's done built a fence, built a barrier. So he's put up boundaries from the outside. Alright. But he's still there. He's still on that same playing field. But he just put boundaries. And because of those boundaries, there's been growth. Oh my God. And he's not holding things down, holding things around. Away. You're not hiding out no more. You're not holding what values from you anymore. So the ideal of it is not to hold anything back, not to stay like you can't be comforted, to go out, but just have boundaries. And those pants. So you wear the pants, so to speak. Okay. Alright, let me put that down. 2313 into this. This would be a good time if y'all need to take a little break. I'm going to get these other cards out. I'm going to take me a drink of my coffee/tea. Why did I say that? That was so weird, but there was something to that. So I'm going to get these out and start shuffling. I'm trying to reverse to clear that out. Walking a new path. This is a 5-card spread. So we will be going ahead and rounding this out for this. And I keep wanting to look to check to make sure things are turned right. So that's important. Holy Spirit, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. I ask you for your clear communication with walking this new path. Spread for the collective. I thank you for always being a very present help. Ask for clear communication for the collective. Right there. So, why do I need to walk a new path? Reverse. Page of Cups. Because walking through these emotions, this water, and holding your cup out for this. This fish was trying to get out here, right? She's walking in the water and the fish is trying to get out. Because this fish is trying to get back to where it needs to be, its natural habitat. You know, it doesn't want to just be in this cup. It wants to be out in that free flowing, its natural habitat. What lessons from the old path can you take with you? And I thought that I was starting on reverse, you know, that they wasn't starting on reverse, because at the bottom, can't make that, because at the bottom the devil, I saw was upright. So I thought everything, you can't make this shit up, was as it's supposed to be, but it's not. Everything's coming out reverse. So what lessons from the old path can you take with you? You can't make it up, y'all. Reverse, Two of Wands. So Two of Wands would be about making decisions, about trying to decide what path bouncing out. So what lessons you can take from the old path is about, you know, you're not having no decisions. You being told what to do. You having a... Look at that. You being told what to fucking do. There's something more. There's 3 roses here again. So, and this wizard is looking at these 3 roses and going through a book, you know, trying to figure it out. Like, trying to figure out, all 3 of these roses are living. All 3 of these roses are together. And but reverse would be not trying to see that. Not trying to see that. Not really searching out and trying to see that. Okay? So, what can the collective approach, who can the collective approach with any obstacles they see on their new journey? The Hermit reversed. So, the Hermit reversed would be someone who has learned a lot of lessons. This is someone who is tradition, someone who's went within themselves. So who can you approach? Who can I approach any obstacles I see on my new journey? How? That must be how. How can I approach any new obstacles you see on your journey? Hermit reverse. So the Hermit would be keeping stuff in, keeping all the wisdom in, you know, learning all kinds of stuff. So, no, it's about shining your light, about going out and shining your light when you approach those obstacles. Take what you learned during that Hermit time and use that to light your way. And that Hermit time is what you've learned through your experiences. What you've seen with your eyes, what you've tasted through, what you've experienced. Because you cannot truly understand something if you haven't experienced it. And there's something true about that. It's about with the markers and with age comes true wisdom and true. It's just about maturing. Alright. How can the collective deal with unexpected change? Again, reverse. The King of Cups. This King of Cups is... he's sideways in his motion, so, and he's in the middle of the fucking ocean. So, someone who is, so how can you deal with unexpected change? Don't be in the fucking emotion. Don't be sideways with how you feel. No. Get out of the water. Get out of your emotions. And to realize that it's not personal, too. This is a, it's a new season. It's a new season. And how can the collective grow spiritually and emotionally on their new path? Reverse, 4 of Wands. So, if it was a reverse, you could really just look at yourself in the mirror and see that kind of the opposites of the woman that you'd want. You kind of like, so how can you grow spiritually on your new path is not be looking for, and like she's changing him in that mirror. Don't look for someone else to change you. And she's like in that diamond. That diamond is also showing support. So don't be looking for for a female to come be your support or to magically change things around for you. You've got to do the work. And it's also about, and I'm seeing signs of shoulder work. There's something about shoulder work that needs to go on here. Uneven lanes. So you need to get over because there's uneven lanes. You need to go over to the shoulder of the road. There's something about that. You need to move over to the shoulder because there's uneven lanes. 31 even on the time. 31 minutes into this. So there's something there for you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Trust and believe that you received what you needed to at this time. Oh, and let's not forget. Yeah, I filled in the gap, yo. I filled in the gap. Oh my God. Fish. 14 equals the number 5. This is a king of diamonds. A king in the shoulder work. King in... Not going to be in no uneven lanes. Look at that fish like, what the fuck, he's king? Look at that. He's like, what? And all the wealth is falling like this goldfish. And look, that fish is that, and with that hat, that is that wizard. And like with the glasses on top, is really looking at like, how is he king? How is that fish king? That don't make no damn look. He's dumbfounded. He's like, what? I'm supposed to follow what? I'm supposed to follow that. Like someone is truly dumbfounded. And this ain't 14. This is 34 equals 7. Completion. I had to look at it. Oh my God. Let me read this. First was the main, then the key. And fish. 34. This is about deep and blue waters. Abundance will flow. This is about budgeting and investing. This is about making money grow. This is about business and commerce. This is an exchange of wealth. This is but drinking like a fish is bad for your health. All right. Key words in this is money. Spirit wants me to show you this. Money flow. It's about commerce. This is about being the deepest. This is about business. This is about exchange, y'all. This is about alcohol. This is about shopping. This is about currency. This is about prosperity. This is about a body of water. This is about earnings. This is about investments and budgeting. And what this means is when the fish comes swimming into your life, it denotes a feeling of going with the flow. Fish represents money, anything to do with finances, earnings, or transactions, and the movement of money in all its forms, including business and enterprise. So, that's what I got for you. I trust and believe that you got what you needed. And, Spirit really, really wants you to stay in your garden. Like really grow your freaking garden. 3417. I'm sending you so much love and light, y'all. I ask you to like this message. I ask you to share this message. It's important that you do, and for the channel, to help the channel grow. It helps this message get out. It helps us change the world one person at a time through emotional intelligence, through truth, and through love, and learning the language of spirit. I love y'all so much. Till next time.